What you see before you is the approach to the Meteora, which is a rock formation in central Greece. It hosts one of the largest and most dangerously built complexes of Eastern Orthodox monasteries, second in importance only to Mount Athos. The six of an originally 24 monasteries are built on immense natural pillars and hill-like rounded boulders that dominate the local area. The first people documented to inhabit the Meteora after the New Stone Age were a group of hermit monks who practiced a lifestyle characterized by abstinence from sensual pleasures. In the 19th century, they moved up to the ancient pinnacles where they lived in hollows and fissures in the rock towers, some as high as 1,800 feet above the plain, which is more than 100 stories high. As we walk through the monasteries, we're witness to the ancient architecture and the artwork which represents their religious views. Here you can see me and others taking a moment to light a candle, which symbolizes bringing light to our wishes and desires. A candle can be lit as a prayer for peace or a request for healing. Lighted candles are often reflections of our emotional self and help to illuminate our hearts when we feel burdened. I invite you to reflect on whatever it is resonating within you at this moment. Here, I chose to reflect on gratitude, abundance, harmony, and prosperity. The great height of the towers and the monasteries combined with the sheerness of the cliff walls kept away all but the most determined visitors. Initially, the hermits led a life of solitude, meeting only on Sundays and special days to worship and pray in a chapel built at the foot of the rock. And as early as the 11th century, monks occupied the caverns of Meteora. However, the monasteries weren't even built until the 14th century, when the monks sought somewhere to hide in the face of an increasing number of attacks. Access to the monasteries was originally and deliberately difficult, requiring either long ladders latched together or large nets used to haul up both goods and people. And this required quite a leap of faith, and the ropes were only replaced, as the story goes, when the Lord let them break. Nowadays, getting up there is a lot simpler due to the steps that were carved out in the 1920s. But the monasteries which dominate the valleys symbolize the fragility of a traditional way of life that is threatened with extinction.